Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 29 of the TCW series. Now, tonight's show, it's going to be a big one. It's pretty chaotic. Lots of different things are sort of going down on this episode. As you can tell by the title, we're also going to reveal the main event for the next pay-per-view, and I think that's going to probably be the best match we've ever had on the series so far. Anyway, without delaying things, let's get straight into the show. We've actually got a debutante in tonight's show as well, so looking forward to that. We kick things off with a 64C in a pre-show bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Lauren Easter defeated Claire Winters in 9:34 by submission with a figure 4 leg lock. And we also have Lauren Easter improving in performance skills. We then go into a 78B in a pre-show bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Ed Stone, Eddie Peak, and Mark Speed defeated Danny Fonzarelli, Matt Hocking, and Mr. Lucha 3 by pinfall with a party's over. And as you can see, in terms of in-ring work, obviously Eddie Peak being the only main eventer in the match, he was actually head and shoulders above everybody else. And we also have Eddie Peak and Matt Hocking improving in performance skills. We then kick the show off with a 100 A-star angle. Aaron Andrews comes out to the ring and he accepts the triple threat clause for his rematch, and the match has been booked by management. So at the pay-per-view, we will be having another multi-man match, but this time a triple threat match between Aaron Andrews, Wolf Hawkins, and Rocky Golden. So we'll get that booked in here, pre-book it, straight in for the pay-per-view. So it's nice and easy. There we go. Now that easily has the potential to be our best ever match put on by the company. And I'm expecting it to actually either get a 99 or a 100 A-star. Anyway, moving on to the next angle, another 100 A-star Menace promo from Killer Shark. And he's backstage again with the mystery man from the previous episode, and he gets instructions to take out Dynamite Express. Now, of course, Dynamite Express were the tag team challengers that essentially got Titan injured. So, who is this mystery man? Is it just Titan giving Killer Shark instructions, or is it someone else? Possibly someone that hasn't debuted yet, or maybe even someone on the actual roster. We don't know, but it will all be revealed sooner rather than later. Very good Menace promo, as you'd expect from Killer Shark. The match gets a 61C. In a decent match, Killer Shark defeated Cameron Jones in 9:59 by pinfall with a big bite. We move on to a 77B. We've got Benny Benson, and he wants tonight to mark the first victory on his way to winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, he's on a bit of a redemption of his career after the whole Wolf Hawkins storyline that he was involved in. Pulling in some pretty decent promos actually by himself. 77B for an upper mid-carder is pretty respectable. He then goes into the match against American Buffalo, gets a 58C-, so not the best, but of course this is Buffalo's last appearance in the company. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Benny Benson defeated American Buffalo in 10:26 by pinfall with a shockwave from next year. Yeah, nothing really much to say about this. I wanted it to be on the pay-per-view, but obviously Buffalo's leaving, so we're going to job him out, and that's exactly what we sort of did there. Anyway, we go into a 54C- angle. Lauren Easter proposes a number one contenders challenge for Laura Flame, and she will be taking on the debuting Amber Allen, recently signed from north of the border. And yeah, basically if Laura wins this match against Amber Allen up next, she will be the number one contender. The match itself gets a 67C+, so a very, very good rating there. In a bout that had decent wrestling but little heat, Laura Flame defeated Amber Allen in 9:34 by pinfall with a flame fire kick. Yeah, no worker improvements. Number one contender, Laura Flame. Well done. So we'll book that match in for the pay-per-view as well. We got Lauren taking on Laura for the women's title. Awesome. Moving on to a 100 A-star promo, this time from Rocky Golan. And he knows that he has a massive opportunity at the pay-per-view. He's got a bit of a tune-up match up next. And he's obviously looking to sort of bounce back. You know, he didn't exactly lose the match last episode. However, he technically lost due to disqualification from Andrews getting involved. His match against Joel Bryant gets a 78B in a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Rocky Golan defeated Joel Bryant in 20 minutes 17 seconds by pinfall with a Rocky Road. 96 in-ring performance there from Mr. Golden. We then move into an 85B plus angle, and we have Mark Speed attacking Sammy back in the ring, leaving him down and out. And that, of course, sort of continues their storyline. These two are going to have a match at the pay-per-view as well, so we're going to get that booked in. Mark Speed taking on Sammy back. This is sort of a bit of a test for Mark Speed. I want to see if he can sort of hang with some main eventers. I do think he's probably good enough, but again, we're just going to have to wait and see. Pretty good rating, considering I think this was, pretty sure it was Overness. So yeah, good stuff. We then move into the main event for tonight, 85B plus rated main event, 6-man tag. In an exceptional match, Aaron Andrews, Wolf Hawkins, and Jay Cord defeated Sammy Back, Joshua Taylor, and Ricky Dale Johnson in 2021 when Aaron Andrews defeated RDJ by pinfall with a flying body press following interference from Greg Gage. Of course, New Legacy teammate with Jay Cord, and then of course New Legacy. They got a bit of an alliance forming with Aaron Andrews over, you know, the last couple of months. So yeah, Greg essentially costing RDJ the match in this one. Apparently the match deserved better color commentary, and unfortunately Aaron Andrews was off his game. Yeah, good stuff. You know, nonetheless, pretty happy with it. 85B plus is a respectable angle. We then go into a 96 A-star to finish off the show. We have Wolf Hawkins being attacked 3-on-1 by Aaron Andrews, Jay Cord, and Greg Gage. And then, of course, seeing the assault backstage, Rocky Golden, the face, Ace Face. That's a pretty good nickname, actually, the Ace Face. He comes running in and then fights all three of them off, saving Hawkins from a serious beating by a possible stable that could be forming between these three. Anyway, a very good angle there. All 5 members were actually rated on Overness, so I'm really hoping this is going to push Jay Cord and Greg Gage forward in their popularity. We end the show with an 88B plus overall rating, again increasing popularity in the 7 regions of Canada, so 1 point off an A, which I think is very, very respectable for a TV show. And it sort of goes to show just how good we actually are at the moment, and how much we were being penalised for the national battles due to our, you know, production values not being up to scratch. So yeah, Buffalo's gone. Jamie Quinn is being signed by North of the Border, probably to replace Amber Allen. That makes a little bit of sense. I mean, she doesn't exactly have popularity in Canada. But that's fine. I have been trying to sign Angel of Mercy from South of the Border, although I don't, I mean, they've just pretty much doubled their offer, which is, as you can see, nearly double our offer as well. Obviously, I can toggle the smart offer off, but I think we'll withdraw our contracts, and I guess he can stay with South of the Border. The TV rating, we get a 7.18, which I think is slightly higher than it was from the last episode. So obviously that's a positive sign there as well. And again, these guys, their contract's still running out, so definitely some possibilities for future signings. As I went into a little bit of detail in the last episode. Now, one more thing I wanted to do is I want to build our own stadium or venue. Now, I'm going to build it in the tri-state area, and I think we're going to go with a fifth. Do I want to go 15,000, or do I want to try and go bigger, like a 20,000? So 20,000 venue or arena, whatever you want to call it, is going to cost us 600,000, which really is not a lot. And I mean, that's going to pay itself back really quickly as well. I think we're going to go with 20,000. I mean, as far as a name goes, I have no idea. Who are our pay-per-view deals with? Let's have a look here. I want to go into the broadcasting for a second. So we've got USA Free Choice and pay-per-view services. Actually, I think we'll just go with a bit of a generic name, actually. Actually, let's go with something to do with Tommy Cornell. I think that's a good idea. How much is 25,000? That's a little bit more steep. 750. I think we'll go with 20,000. I think that's a pretty good place to at least start from. Obviously, lots of English. I don't really think we need any other sort of languages there. So we're going to call it the... What should we call it? The Cornell Arena? Having a bit of a brain fart at the moment. Actually, I know. I'm going to let you guys decide. Drop a comment down below with your suggestion for the name of our venue. It can be absolutely anything. Obviously, in my mind, Tommy Cornell, pretty important to TCW in its earlier days. But yeah, go with absolutely anything. Drop a comment down below with your suggestion, and obviously I will pick one to name our first venue. So we won't do it right now. I'll let this episode go up, and yeah, like I said, I'll pick a comment. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. You could drop a like on the video, it'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel as well. And as always, take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.